What's going on, guys? Daz here, welcome back for your daily dose, and today guys I have a very important video to bring you guys with a lot of important information about my life, about the channel going forward, and about everything kind of from this moment onwards. So before I get into all that, I want to say thank you to all you guys who enjoyed watching the entirety, left comments and positive feedback on my last video. So for those of you guys who didn't see my last video, it was my first ever interview conducted by my friend Dara, and I want to congratulate him as well on a job well done. I felt like the interview went really well. His questions were really good, really well detailed, and I felt like my responses and stuff were good, and overall the interview I personally enjoyed, and I hope you guys did too. You seem to, from all of the feedback I've gotten, everything has been really positive about it, and just overall everything's been great. So all you guys have gotten to hear some inside information about my life, about my upbringing, about my family, about my career goals, about my YouTube channel, or about everything as a whole. So some things you guys may not have known about me if it wasn't for Dara asking could he interview me, and I'd say Dara did do a really good job, and he pretty much has like a month left of college or two, and then he has a job lined up with the Irish Independent. So congratulations to Dara on that, and thank you so much for the interview. But now, moving forward, I have a lot of things changing in my life. My life is definitely in transition, to say the least. So what I've been hiding from you guys over the last couple of weeks, so I've been in the last couple of videos I've done, I've been kind of hinting at saying I can't tell you guys this until this happens, or I can't tell you about this just yet, or there's something on my mind I need to talk about but I can't tell you. Pretty much what that is that I'm quitting my job. I handed in my notice 2 days ago on Tuesday morning, and I will be finished next Thursday. And the reason that's relevant is because it's going to mean a lot for this channel and a lot for my life. So pretty much the entire of my adult life I've been working in Cineworld, the cinema on Parnell Street here in Dublin. I started there when I was 19 and I'm now 22. I've been there for almost 3 years, so that's a long time. And as I said, almost the entirety of my adult life. I've only been adult technically for 4 years, so for almost 3 of those years I've been in the one job, in the one place, and spent a lot of my time. So it's a big deal to be leaving, and I know a lot of you guys probably don't see it as that big of a deal because it's kind of one of those stepping stone jobs that you get for a couple of months and you move on to a bigger and better job kind of thing. But it's kind of all I've known for the last while, and I do have a lot of anxiety and just a bit of nervousness about me to leaving this job, you know. So I'm leaving a lot of friends that I've made there. I'm leaving what I know to go into the unknown kind of thing. So I'll tell you guys what I'm doing in a sec. So I do have a bit of anxiety and stuff about leaving. It's just leaving your comfort zone to explore new horizons, or whatever the case may be, is always scary, and it's something that I haven't done in a long time. I haven't had to because I've been in the one job. I've been so settled for so long, but now I'm leaving and I'm going on to do something new. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing from now on is I'm going to be running essentially my own business. I'm going to be working for myself. I'm going to be my own boss, doing my own hours and doing my own work. Depending on how much work I want to put in is how much work I'll get out of it and how much results I get from it. So I'm going to be doing almost what I do here on YouTube is I entertain you guys for a living here. I entertain you guys here for a hobby, and now I'm going to be entertaining people for a living. So my dad obviously has been in the entertainment business for a long time and has managed to get me some work in hosting events and all this sort of stuff where I get to talk to people for a living and sing and do just general entertainment, hosting quizzes, hosting music bingo, hosting karaoke nights, singing, playing guitar, doing all this sort of stuff, family entertainment. I've been kind of doing this stuff on and off since I was like 12 years of age, helping my dad out and jumping in whenever he needs me, that sort of thing. But now I'm going to be doing it all by myself. I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to be going out on my own, working on my own, and trying to do it on my own back, as well as also helping my mum out occasionally with her business as well. So my mum prints stuff and that occasionally, so she needs a hand here and there, so I'm going to be also offering my services and my time to my mummy. And then other than that, I'm going to be pretty much out on my own, doing my own thing. So I'm definitely nervous about it. And pretty much, as I said, it's whatever I put in is what I'm going to get out of it. So I have to put in my own amount of work to get the results from it and start getting more work from it. My dad's basically got me a starting point, and he's like, now you're on your own kind of thing, go from there. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous, and I'm also really excited because I enjoy entertaining people. It's why I do YouTube. It's one of the reasons I do YouTube, and it's something that I would love to do with my life in any aspect, whether it be with YouTube or with singing or with just general entertainment. So the fact that I'm going into that sort of business already in my life can only be a good thing. It can only be a positive. Can only be positive going forward. So it's going to be a rough couple of weeks or a rough couple of months, wherever, just while I kind of transition over. Will I go from point A in my life to point B, or to the next point? It's not like the end point, but to the next point in my life, the next chapter, the next period, or whatever the case may be. So the channel may slow down for a couple of weeks. I hope it doesn't, But after that, it will boom more than it possibly ever could with my standard job in the cinema. So pretty much when I was in the cinema, I was restricted to being able to record and upload to whenever I wasn't in work, basically. But now I'm going to be doing my own hours and stuff. I'll have my own free time to record whenever I want to, and even if I want to record while I'm working or while I'm hosting an event, I can, because I'm my own boss. I can, if I want to walk around with a camera, I can do that. So pretty much I can vlog every day if I really want to, and that's something that I'm considering doing, is vlogging pretty much every day from now on, because I have that opportunity. So pretty much I have to do right now what I need to do and get that out of the way and get through that to be able to do what I want to do in a couple of weeks, couple of months time. So a lot of work to be done now, a lot of time going to be taken up over the next couple of weeks, couple of months, but it's all going to be for my benefit and essentially for your benefit too, if you actually enjoy these videos and you come back regularly enough. So I do have a lot going on, and my life is definitely changing, and it's all good though. It's all really good. I am anxious about it, I am nervous about it, I am worried about how it's going to go. Maybe it could go badly, but I believe and know it is going to go well, but there's always that what if. And pretty much like what confirmed it for me was I watched Casey Neistat's TED Talk about taking opportunities, and I also got a taxi home from work a couple of weeks ago, and I was in the car with this Indian guy who was telling me that he was a manager in like Domino's or Proper Pizza or 4-Star Pizza or one of these pizza places, and there was a lad in the job getting sacked by the manager above him, and he said that he helped him and was like, look, you know what, I'll get this guy up to scratch, and he helped him, he got his job, and the guy he trained in ended up getting promoted to manager. Long story short, that guy left, the guy he trained in left, started up his own business and offered the manager who helped him the job, the taxi driver that I got left off, he offered him a job in basically splitting the business with him. He's like, you just need to put a bit of investment into it and we'll grow the business together. The taxi man that at the time now that gave me the lift, he refused. He said he couldn't afford the money or whatever the case may be. And now the guy who he didn't go into business with is a multi-millionaire and owns pizza chains across the country. So the taxi driver was talking to me and basically saying, he was like 45 or whatever the case may be. He was like, look, you're only in your early 20s. He was like, if risks come up, so you don't have kids, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have any overhead essentially, he says, go and take the risk. He says if it doesn't pay off, big whoop, you can always try something again. But if it does, it could be really worth it. So he regrets not taking that risk earlier on in his life, which could have paid off. But so he kind of threw me the advice of go and do it and see how it works. So I'm hoping that this could be a risk that could really pay off and really lead to positive positive results going forward and just change my life for the better. So that's pretty much what's going on in my life at the minute, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys about in today's video. So I'm quitting my job. I'm going to be able to focus more time on you guys, focus more time on what I want to do, and start entertaining people for a living and entertaining people for fun at the same time. So they say if you work at what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So that's hopefully how it's going to go from this point forward. So that's all I want to tell you guys about today. Let me know what you think of everything that I just said to you guys. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one, or also for tonight's stream, which will be happening in a couple of hours. But until then, peace.